Hey YouTube, Jedi Fuka here, and in this video we're going to be doing Grave of Rot Stage 9. So I just got this team running pretty good now. Took me a little bit. The main thing I want to talk about is the importance of doing your Psycore. So for Grave of Rot, this is the hardest dungeon for me. I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but for me it just always seems to be the hardest. Even last season, it was more difficult for me to hit Stage 9 than the others. The way I made it this time was by pushing my damage reduction on here up 10% and doing a full affinity team. If I could get this to 15%, then it's going to really help it, but this 10% is what started keeping me alive. So keep that in mind as you watch this run, but we're going to go through the team that I'm currently using and give you guys some strategies. My three main people on here are epics. So we have, of course, Furbath, Vikhook, and Sigrid here. So here's the stats on my characters. We're going to go through them really quick. So for Sigrid, I pushed up accuracy and resistance. I don't want her taking debuffs so she doesn't have to, because she's going to be out there by herself. So we want her to be able to land those debuffs, let her be able to resist hopefully most of everything. For Vikhook here, I pushed up his resistance because I need him to stay alive to keep everyone healed. If you could get his resistance or his accuracy up, it would help a lot because his A2 has a decreased attack, which would help you keep it up more consistently. I just quite couldn't manage my gear to where I could get both, so this is where I'm sitting at for now. For my Furbath here, we are pushing up HP and defense. I do witch's remains to keep his accuracy up. He doesn't always land this because this is better for multi-hit characters, but it's nice when you can get that decreased defense up for that 60% on him. The reason why we do defense and HP is I was running initially a defense on here to try to lower the damage he was taking. The problem is if his HP is lower, all the heals are based off max HP. He just doesn't heal up enough. So we did have to push that up. Now for my attack, I am doing Dauntless. For these two slots, you can do whoever you want, but you need them pumping out a lot of damage. Garrett's my main attack here. He's only at 3,200 attack, but he is at 88% crit, 164% crit damage. And then we're pushing Sutha here, 70% crit, which for her is 100% because she only needs 70% to hit it. And then 200% crit damage with that 3,600 attack. I like Sutha a lot, but stuff like this shows how much Garrett actually shines in damage because he's going to out damage her and he's lower on his stats on there. So we're going to get this run going. For those of you who've been paying attention, there's this new little double feature. It's going to use double the stamina and you are going to get extra rewards back for it. So it's pretty cool. I like it. We're going to get this run going. We'll show you guys how it works. We don't have anyone set the time. This team just tries to kill this boss as fast as they can. So Vikhook there keeps everyone cleansed. Sigrid keeps that attack down and that HP prohibition going. And then our two damage dealers to just milk the boss away as fast as we can. You will see that Furbath will get fairly low in health, which is where that 10% damage reduction comes in handy. And Vikhook is just in there for the save fairly consistently. And this is a pretty quick team. This one does not take too long at all. So I really like this team just because of the speed it takes to get the dungeon done. You'll see our health gets super low, but so far with this setup, I've been at 100% win rate without using food. Using food just, of course, increases those odds. And then you'll see with that double the drop rates, but you're also using twice the energy. It's going to speed these runs up a lot. So I really love that they added the features. Tons of props to the devs for that. They're always constantly just doing really good quality of life updates, and then they started us out with like 90 of those things to play around with, so that's pretty sweet. But Anyways, guys, this is a short video. I just wanted to show off my Grave of Rot team. For those of you trying to build a team for this, I know that this is not going to be the easiest team to build because you do need very specific champs. They may be replaceable, but really, Furbath is really essential because we're getting those heals to our melee damage dealers. If you're using range damage dealers, then you could probably change it up a little bit. If you're not using a lightning poison team, you just need to make sure that you're getting that cleanse in for sure. And if you're not doing a ton of damage, then you're going to need a heal reduction. I'll show you guys the team that I used getting up to here. Was actually just all attack, but it hasn't been able to quite do stage 9, so this is what I used for stage 8. And basically in stage 8 it just milks the boss away. These 3 dauntless people, like, my stage 8 time is just ridiculously low. We're talking like, I don't know, 40 seconds or something like that. It's super low. So for stage 8, they literally just melted the boss. The problem is in stage 9, they die when I'm at like a quarter boss health left. So I'm thinking once I get that extra damage reduction, I'll be able to push this team into doing my stage 9 as well. So that's why I'm keeping the team on my save bar, because whenever I get that extra damage reduction, I'm going to come back and revisit this team and see if I can't speedrun this dungeon. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Hope y'all have a good one.